And then she
you see?
decided
So
to-
now he's like trying to project something. Wewe mama yako alinikataa kuja hapa. Insha hautawahi panda.
She used to like, your fingers. You'll be told that you put them kwa mlango. So the door will be like opened and then like they're shutting. The fingers are there. That's traumatizing.
Jesus Christ.
Another
Hi everyone, welcome to this beautiful space. Thank you so much for stopping by, finding time to click on this particular video. I do not take it for granted. My name is Margaret Kimani. We are here to, as you can see from the description, we are talking about healing, healing from the past and delving into how our childhood traumas, our childhood failed relationships, friendships, how they help shape the present and the future. But the key word here is what? Healing. The reason why we chose this particular topic is because I believe that each and every one of us is going through something. We've all been through something. If you're an adult right now, it means you went through a series of things. From your childhood, from your teenagehood, from relationship, from friendships, you went through something. And that is why it is important for us to have a discussion around that particular thing of healing, that particular issue of healing. I'm not going to do this alone. I have my beautiful guest. It's her first time here. And I'm pretty excited to have her. She is a journalist. She is a very loving person, a very kind-hearted, very polite. Yani ni mtutu mzuri. She's just a nice lady. She has done a lot to pushing us to where we are today. Actually, I owe it to her. Where we are today, recording this, I owe it to her. The encouragement, she's been pushing me behind the scenes. Hata hizo videos zingine, all the other videos that you've been seeing on my channel, she was there championing and telling me, please, have you put something? Please do this, do that. And she's also a very good friend of mine. Welcome to this beautiful channel.
Thank you. Now, where do you start if you receive such beautiful
But
and
you
kind
know what?
words?
Yes, receive your flowers.
Thank you so much. Hey, good
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
Hey, Team Maggie Kimani. My good name is Belinda Melvin. Yeah, I'm a journalist. I'm a trainer. I'm a content creator. And it is such an honor, by the way, to sit down with this beautiful soul over here. Yeah. So that you see how can we shed light on matters healing, because each and every one of us has a story to tell.
Yes.
Yeah, and unless you sit down with someone, you might be thinking that you're going through something and you feel like you're going through a lot. Wait until now I start having a talk with you. It's when I realize that, I'm not alone in this. I'm not alone in this. So I don't know, but you just sit down, relax.
Yes.
And get to hear what we have to say concerning the same.
It's gonna be hot, guys. It's gonna be hot. And if you haven't really subscribed to this channel, please, your subscription is what is going to help me keep doing this, keep coming here, keep curating conversations around topical issues that are affecting us as human beings. Because if you're in a world, it means that things are going to affect you. You are not on heaven, you are on earth, and things are gonna keep happening, and we gotta talk about those things. So today, we are gonna start from a point of healing. Hey, so our guest. Now, I want us to start off easy. Maybe there's something that happened to you, or something that happened even in your childhood. What is that one memorable moment that you remember up to date? Maybe a funny one, maybe a fun one that you remember that has stuck with you. up until now, before we start the whole conversation?
Actually,
Yeah.
let me not say it's funny per se, but that one, since we are talking about healing, it's something that I'm actually like healing from it. Yeah. So I know like right now we are not in the space of journalism per se.
Yeah.
We are now in the teaching industry.
Yes. Yeah.
So what I'm healing from, and the thing that you've actually said, it really like stuck with me till to date,
Yeah.
is how I know right now we are in this other
Space,
side,
yeah.
of teaching. So there was this teacher. I know I'm there, but now I'll want to refer to them. So there's this teacher. We have actually shifted from Nairobi to Shags, and you understand,
Yeah, the
They're shifting
dynamics
the
have now
dynamics.
changed.
Yeah. They've now changed. Like life is not the same.
Yeah.
And like you said, so long as you're here on earth, you'll go through something.
True,
Life will not always be straight.
Yeah.
There's some days you're feeling high, there's some days you're feeling low, and it's life.
Yeah.
So we are in this school, you've been taken back, Gishagi. I don't know this teacher, by the way, what was wrong with him. I don't know if we ever like shared the same gizzard. We call it in my German language, Mondo. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever shared that, because from where I come from, you're normally told that if you share like gizzard with somebody, you know those the myths and misconceptions, you're likely to hate each other.
Wait.
So,
like if you share gizzard.
Yeah, gizzard.
The one for chicken.
The chicken, yeah.
So you're supposed to eat it alone.
Alone, yeah.
Hey,
Enjoy
okay.
it alone.
Oh, if you share it with someone, then you're going to have bad blood.
Yeah, but I don't know if
okay.
it's true. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they're just those stereotypes.
Yeah.
So this teacher, I don't know if we ever shared the gizzard with him.
Yeah.
But I don't know why he really hated me so much. Because it actually disturbed me, because one, as a teacher, you're supposed to direct me and not to like look for any given chance to shame me so that other students can laugh back at you. So me, I don't know where like the rain started beating the two of us, because I'm meeting you for the first time. You're supposed to teach me. You're supposed to direct me. I'm really struggling because one, we are not like okay, weather and stuff. We are shifting each and every time. You're always like sick,
Yeah.
and it's due to the climate change. You are in a different environment.
Yeah, sure.
So this teacher would always like look for any chance to just shame you. You're in class, he will ask a question. You answer. Again, as a teacher, when maybe I give you a wrong answer, what are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to correct.
Yeah, to correct.
Yeah.
So instead of correcting, you'll tell me this. And then if I don't know, you start telling me, watoto wa Nairobi sijui nini. So I used to hate that, because one, I'm just like trying to belong, trying to fit in.
Yeah.
And you are trying to make me look like I'm the odd one out because of us shifting. So mi sijui hata shida ilikuanga nini. Each and every time you're writing insha or, okay, let's say insha, I never like managed to scope like 30. It was ever 18 out of 40. 18.
Yeah.
And this insha that you're writing, umetumia misamiati. Umetumia methali. Misemo. Zote kufurahisha mwalimu akupe hizo marks, but
No.
You'd be like, and I don't know who said, by the way, hey, you need to check up on your nieces, or rather your sisters who are back in Sharks, because there I don't know the mentality that it's actually there. So there was a time I was plaiting my hair, and do you know, when we are closing school, I was used as an example, and a bad example for that matter.
Oh my
Reason,
God.
If you plait your hair, you can't be in a position to concentrate with your studies.
Yeah.
So, mark you, we are in an assembly. We are there.
Oh my God.
The entire school
is
and
there.
then you are the topic of discussion.
How
And
you've plaited your hair.
yeah. You cannot concentrate if you plait your hair. You cannot do what. You cannot do what. So this teacher, I don't know what actually really happened. I don't know. And that wasn't enough because I just schooled there for class 7 and class 8. So me, I've gone to high school. So high school, I'm in Form 1. Just Form 1.
Yeah.
Back in Shags, actually, when I joined there, students were going to school barefoot. And I remember there were days. We actually tried even with my sister to walk barefoot to school. And
Just
we could,
for the experience.
Yeah. You feel
oh
how...
my God.
So I've joined high school.
Yeah.
That particular day, my Form 1 and Form 2, I was a day scholar. So I was going back to school each and every day. You go or you come back home. So I happened to meet them. There are 2 of them now. My Swahili teacher and my science teacher. The 2 of them, same WhatsApp group. I think I just had bad blood with them.
Yeah.
So, and they started saying now in Swahili, ati mtajuaje ameenda high school.
Oh my God.
Do you know why? Now, that particular day, I didn't like, I had pulled up my socks. So they were up. So they were like, tutajuaje ameenda high school. You see, these are your teachers, Maggie. They're supposed to like say, hi, how is school? How are you coping there? You are from primary, now it's secondary. How is life there?
Oh my God.
Yeah. But these people, they just like, I don't know. So if I was to say that, I don't know how to put it, but...
That stuck with you?
It stuck with me because one, I hated Swahili. I really hated Swahili.
Yeah.
It took another Swahili teacher now back in high school to put me on track again.
Wow.
But I hated Swahili because of them. Because how on earth will you be given each and every time 18 out of 40, 18 out of 40, 18 out of 40? And then when you do external exams,
you're passing.
You are passing.
Oh.
And then when it's internal, that's where we draw the line. You try to rectify the mistakes that he has put there. You take it to another teacher. He's awarding you even more.
Wow.
So I think they just had issues. And you see the science teacher now in class 8. Do you know one day I was just sent out of class because I yawned?
What?
Yawning. And
they were just looking for something.
And you see that yawning, when you yawn, there are 3 things involved. Either you are tired, you're hungry, or you're not feeling okay. And that particular day, I wasn't feeling okay. So it was that yawning of you not being okay. I was sent out of that.
Oh my God.
Nowadays, I think of that. So you see now, like that one. And you see, since you're talking about healing, sometimes you want to let go. But you find yourself you can't let go. You see where I am right now as a teacher, and I can still remember the things that they did. And that, to some point, I don't know even how to explain them.
True.
It means they actually traumatized
you.
me.
Yeah, it's now trauma.
Time. Yeah, it's because it was stressing. You want to do something. They even killed my esteem. Because if
PTSD,
you ask me,
that was bad.
You ask me when I started like believing in myself. It's when I'm in my 3rd year in campus. So you can just imagine these other years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That is traumatizing. I mean, primary school teachers, they were doing the most. Tell me why they would just come. I was in a primary school. Now, what stuck with me? Okay, I'm sorry for what happened to you.
Thank you.
But for me now, since we are going that line, now we are taking it back to our childhood. Now, in primary school, I had also shifted from a school in Shags. Now I have come to another school. And I'm joining now my mom. We were not staying with my mom then. So I'm joining my mom now. I was from, this other school. I'm coming to this new school. And it's okay until I realize that in this school, kids are randomly beaten for nothing. If the teachers feel like, you know what, hawa wamemea pembe. So they used to call us in a room. Yeah, for example, sijui tulikuwa tunaita aje, I don't remember, this slaughterhouse or something. Let me tell you, you go to that room, you kneel down, you remove your sweaters, your school sweaters, and then every teacher comes. All the teachers come. They are coming with canes And back then, they used to beat us with, you see, tires.
I know.
Yes, car tires. They used to cut pieces from there. And then they used to know all the teachers. 20, 20, over 20 teachers. Each and every teacher is coming and beating you. Ta, ta. And they're like, so he class. So ukisikia tu he class, when you hear that, this class is being brought to that a particular room, it's over for you. So they start beating the whole of us, all of us. From that, they start checking for things. This person has really been so naughty, they haven't been coming to school. So you are called now in front of the others. You're beaten by every teacher again. And then from there, your uniform, if it's tattered, haina vifungo, the buttons, it doesn't have some buttons. For the girls, it doesn't have, maybe they used to have what do we call them? The kambas.
The mshipi.
The mshipi, the belt, not the belt, we cannot call it the belt, but the dress, the shule zilikuwa na mshipi hapa na hapa, so unafungia hapa nyuma. Let me tell you, haina hizo, hata ikikosa moja unatandikwa. So that really traumatized me, because I was like, why are we being beaten? Why are we being beaten? And now, as I have grown up, and I'm a teacher myself, I've come to realize that much of what we pass on even to the students is coming from whatever you're experiencing, personal experience. It's like they're trying to project. Because now, when I'm thinking about your teacher, it's like he, it's a he. Oh my God, that's so surprising. A he.
It's a he.
Oh my God, it's like now,
They were his.
oh my God, oh my days. It's like they were trying to project something, because you can't randomly hate a student just like that. They haven't done anything.
Actually,
They
let me
haven't.
tell you. Now, you see now this teacher, my Swahili teacher,
Yeah.
they schooled with my mom. So to some point, while thinking of it, we'd even laugh with my sister. And we're like, oh, or she tried like chasing my mom, and my mom didn't
Refused.
And now she
you
decided
see? So
to-
now he's like trying to project something.
Yeah.
Wewe mama yako alinikataa kuja hapa. Insha hautawahi pata. I saw a meme the other day kisema, mimi nakuandikia insha about kwetu, alafu unanipea 10 out of 40. Kwani unajua kwetu kuniliko?
Yo.
Oh my God, guys. If you have a story about your primary school experience or your childhood, something that happened, please leave it down in the comment section. Tell us what happened. But this primary, if you're a primary school teacher, please tell us. So you have, not right now, because right now I think washa badilishwa.
Right now,
the
right
attitude
now,
is
yeah,
different.
the attitude is
if you try beat
different.
another a child, TikTok will be all over your case. TikTok court. I hear there's a court now,
there's
right
a
now,
court right
a
now.
high court there. So now the teachers, if you're a teacher, from the old generation, please tell us what used to happen. Because again, kulikuwa na hawa teachers, they used to be so wanaogopwa juu ya kutandika watu.
Yeah. Do you know what? I have a
scar.
a scar here on my thighs.
God.
And that one,
Yeah.
you see the way you were saying you were taken to slaughter room. So for us, we were being beaten with everything and anything.
What?
So this particular madam now, I'm in
Yeah.
class 6 in
Yeah.
Nairobi. She used to your fingers. You'll be told that you put them kwa mlango. So the door will be like opened and then like they're shutting. And your fingers are there. That's traumatizing.
Jesus Christ.
Another option.
That's torture. That's
it's
abuse.
torture. Another one.
Yeah,
when you're
we
being
also had
punished,
that one.
you are being told to remove your sweaters. So they have like pens.
Yeah.
Just exactly like this.
Oh my
Akabik, now this part.
Oh my God.
Now they use it to pinch you from this end.
Hiyo
So by the
sitatoka na
time
nyama.
wakitoa,
Yeah.
nyama huku unakaa red. Ama alternatively, wanachukua,
Yeah, now we used to
wanaeka
have
huku,
that one.
alafu
They press. Oh my
You see?
God.
So now this one decided, that one is not enough. Hey, we were beaten with heels. So I do have a scar here.
She removes her heels and now start beating you with it. By the way, they should be investigated.
Now you see that one is and you see, by the way, I don't know, because I come to look at things right now.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for my parents and especially my dad. Whenever we would report such cases, we would fight for us.
Wow.
And then whenever like you know, again, when he comes to question the teachers, they will still like hate on us.
Of course, because you went and
Because
reported.
do you know there was a time my brother,
Yeah.
my younger brother, was beaten. We could see marks and scars.
Oh my God.
And they were
Maybe
that
was
bad.
abuse.
They were that
That
bad.
was abuse.
Eh?
You see,
why would you like
yeah.
Where?
That was abuse.
It was
Now that I
abuse.
think back at it, guys, we were abused. Now I see. Now you see. Now the reason why we are talking about it is because some of those things, some of those experiences, they have stuck with
They have
us.
stuck with us, yeah.
A teacher told me this. A teacher beat me.
And
My
that's-
parents have never beaten me like that.
Yeah, and that's why right now
Yeah.
you normally see people making fun of it.
Yes.
Mwalimu wa maths ulisema hatutafika
hatuendi
mbali.
mbali.
Hapa ni wapi?
By the way, that's
It's
not a
because
joke.
of that.
It's not a
because
joke.
of that.
That's
It's
not a
because of
joke. It is
that.
actually very serious.
Yeah.
And I used to see a lot of people run away from school. Wanakataa shule, by the way.
Millennials.
Millennials.
I once ran out of school, and this is because I had not like finished my assignment, and I knew I'm not ready for another
Yes.
heels. I'm not ready to be beaten by heels. So I faked sickness. I went home. I did that assignment, and I came to school the following day when the work is ready.
Oh my
I
God.
just faked sickness
And
to just
think
avoid
that
the beating.
I am a Gen Z myself. And to think that happened to me. Now I'm thinking of my parents, my mom, because she also used to tell me stories. Like she told me how if you like failed, you would be made, not even failing, you failed to achieve like whatever the teacher wanted, not even what is required by the government, what the teacher wanted, you're made to repeat a class.
Yeah.
Now she told me she felt so bad, so bad. She was made to repeat a class. Now she had to now learn with other students. And now wenye walikuwa na wao washaenda mbele.
I think
So that is
tunafaa tupatane na mama yako tulie kidogo. You see me, the reason as to why I'm telling you I had issues even with my own esteem. I think it's because
of such things.
And to some point, just like your mom, I was made to repeat the same class. But do you know what this thing causes you? If the teacher is always shaming you, Maggie, if the teacher is always like picking on you each and every time, you won't concentrate. You won't focus. That's why like where I am right now, I told myself, I won't take my students through the same thing that I went through.
Sure.
If I see like my student has a weakness, it's my responsibility as a teacher to help them and ensure that they are in the right direction.
Yeah, instead of shaming them.
Yeah. And I really love the point that you said. These people maybe they are trying to project whatever that they are going through.
I truly believe now, they were.
Yeah, it is.
Mtu amepigwa kwake, alafu akakuja nyinyi hamjaandika, so anatoa hiyo stress.
Yeah. And that's why you normally say hurt people will always hurt
people. Thank you.
Good. When you are filled with love, that's what you're going to project.
To spread,
So when you are hurting from inside, there's no way you will be in a position to give what you do not have. You will give whatever that you have.
Sure.
Yeah. So I think to some point, but thanks to God nowadays, we do have the therapy. At least
therapy,
people like have.
Yeah, you can go there. And if you listen to a lot of therapists talk, they tell you that most of these things that are happening today to people, it is as a result of whatever happened to them as kids. Now, even outside of school, even at home, even at home, what you would see at home. Maybe, for example, you see your parents fighting, you see your relatives fighting, there's name calling, there's, all those things, You see all those things happening. And we assume that kids do not understand.
Actually,
let me tell you, kids, if you know how old I was when I started understanding the concept of, let's say, something like sex, you'd be surprised. Because at an early age of like 10, we are already understanding. We are already understanding that. Na ukiangalia hata watu wengi wenye wako kwa hiyo age, walikuwa kwa hiyo age, hata ukiwauliza, even the Gen Zs, the millennial right now, they started doing those things. You are told, mtu hafai kukushika hapa, mtu hafai kukushika hapo. But even before you are told that, people already were actually doing such things. Unapata, si ulikuwa unasikia even kesi kwa mashule. you would hear people saying sijui fulani wamepatikana wakichumu na ni tutoto tudogo tutoto tudogo sijui amemguza wapi and you know it's wrong you know it's wrong so I think our parents used to assume that we are not understanding or we are not feeling we are not capable of feeling let me tell you this generation the alpha generation the one that we are having and the ones that are coming they will be a force to reckon with. They are a force to reckon with. Sure. Why? Because they are so exposed. Even their brains, the development of their brains is different from the way ours are. They are wired different. I hear people talking of COVID babies. Those ones are wired different. True. So there are things to heal from. Now that we have talked about, the childhood and primary school, how have you healed? Or what are some of the things you've done to help you? I know it doesn't just go away.
Yeah, it does.
When you remember, in our German language, tunasema with the mocks.
Actually,
so what have you done?
I'm work in progress.
Yeah.
Sometimes letting go, it's difficult, but it's a needed thing. Change, it's possible. Transformation is personal. So,
yeah.
It is okay. Okay, when we talk about change, it is possible when you put in the effort.
Yeah, sure.
And like I said earlier, you want to let go, but again, you're still holding on to that. Alilichapa, alifanya nini,
they say this
nini,
about me, and that is why I'm like this. By the way,
yeah.
it's very easy to hold on to such narratives.
So what I told myself, I'm not going... You see that moment when you feel like, I'll prove these people wrong.
Yeah.
And we were laughing about this actually with my sister recently. Just thinking about that one, that moment. Because during COVID, may my class teacher soul rest in eternal peace. We had gone for his burial.
Yeah.
He was that one guy who actually believed in me too. So when we went there, actually, he was also a teacher to my so-called teacher who used to hate on me.
Yeah.
So we were there. And what actually stood out for me was we were actually given first priority than them. So we felt so good because these were people who were telling you there's nowhere you can't make it, you can't do it. They made you believe that you cannot do anything. And what we need like right now is just that one person who believes in you, believes that you can do it and brings the best out of you. So what I would say, like right now, how I'm healing from it is I accepted. It actually happened.
Yeah.
I allowed myself to feel.
To feel it.
Yeah, because with letting go, you have to feel.
You have to feel.
You have to feel.
Allow yourself to feel those things. Let me tell you one thing.
Deny them.
Hey.
So I just told myself, it's okay, I felt bad about this. Whatever that they did wasn't good. But again, this is not the time that I want to blame on them. Yeah. Because where they are right now, they're not even thinking about me.
They aren't.
They're not even remembering.
They don't even remember doing such things.
They did that to me. You see? Yeah. So if I decide I want to cling on that, then
it's only
instead
gonna
of
hurt
me
you.
Progressing, I'll still like stay there. So with change, it's possible and it's a hard work. And since we are work in progress, I'm working towards that.
Wow.
Yeah. And for me to transform, because transformation is personal, I have to take that initiative and tell myself, I'm not going to lean on the past. I want to focus on the present.
On the present, yeah.
So first thing, feel.
Feel on
just
it.
Feel.
Wow.
Just feel.
Yeah.
Acknowledge your feelings.
That you
this is
went
how I'm
through
feeling.
It made me feel so bad. Even if when you go to therapy, the first thing that they ask you, how did that make you feel?
Yeah.
So, for example, that experience
Have
now.
you ever been to therapy? It's okay.
You know what?
From
other people's point of view.
Okay, but it's okay.
So I listen to people who've gone to therapy, and I've also read books, self-help books. So
you actually talk like you've been there.
You don't say. I should. 2025, we are manifesting.
I'm also manifesting.
Not even manifesting. It's something we just have to
Yeah, we
decide.
just
I
have
want to
to
go to
decide.
therapy
Yeah.
and deal with this and these issues.
Yeah.
Yes, but now one thing I have come to know, when you go to therapy or when you decide to go on a healing journey, the first thing that they ask you is how did it make you feel?
Yeah.
Even from the movies I watch. I think I get more of this from even the films, the kind of films I watch. They ask you, how did that make you feel? For example, there's a film I'm watching, a series on Netflix. I think parents should watch it. It is in line with what we are speaking about today, about healing, about childhood trauma, about PTSD. It's called Adolescence. It's just a recent one. Imetokea tu juzi. So, and it's about these kids because they have been shamed on Instagram. And so he takes on another, he's been bullied, nini. And then to cut the long story short, he kills a girl. A girl ends up dead. So because of all that altercation. So now the therapist was trying to ask them, the boy, when she said you were ugly, how did that make you feel? So, and the child is saying, bad, very bad, like you're not enough, so that makes you question. So I think part of healing is what you've said. I like what you've said. Feel it. Don't tell people, it's okay, sa hiyo ni nini, don't cry, sijui nini, just let go. No, it is not easy. Just let people feel. If you're feeling angry, feel angry. But you cannot stay angry forever. That is now the problem.
Yeah.
You
Feel,
cannot stay angry forever. We cannot stay angry at our teachers for beating us forever. So we have to feel bad that they beat us. But then again, slowly, we say it wasn't our fault. It wasn't anything I did. It was them. It was them.
It wasn't a you thing.
It wasn't a me thing. So again, I feel things so strongly. And sometimes that has landed me into so much trouble. Because I remember when I was in primary school,
it's going
let me tell you, guys, oh my God. Hey. Nilianza drama mapema. See drama though. Now that I understand myself, I know. Yeah. So when I was in primary school, so I told you I went to this new school, and so I'm trying to fit in with this group of girls. So they were like 5 girls. They used to hang out together, nini, blah blah. I'm trying to hang and fit in with them, but I'm finding that, you know what, I can't. I honestly can't. They are talking about you, or they're making jokes about you, making you feel belittled. Yeah, back then I didn't know how to stand up for myself, and it's something I'm working on. And so I was so close to the class teacher. She was called Miss Morethi. Mrs. Morethi, God bless you. So I went to her and I told her, you know what, these girls, they're making me feel like this. I think I started the journey to self-awareness, kitambo. So they're making me feel like this, nini, I'm feeling depressed. I didn't know what depression was, but all I knew is they were making me feel bad. And that is what I told my class teacher. Hey, let me tell you now. They were summoned. Hey, they were summoned. Wakaambiwa, you're making your friend feel bad, blah, blah, blah. The teacher was trying to help. Yeah? Now they came. Now, when I'm thinking that sasa itakuwa poa, hey,
the situation
worsened. Now they were saying, hey, ebu tumsonge, tutatoki kuambiwa tunapea mtu depression, sisi. So now I was like, oh my God, they were actually told. Aliwaambia, oh my God. So it was actually very bad. That was one instance, and it made me feel, okay, they later on came to accept me. I fit in because I was smart. Again, I compensated with that. Again, at home, I had this uncle, and I he would listen. He would listen as I vented. So I told him of the same situation, that I had at school. These girls are making me feel like this, blah, 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 blah. I was sharing. And I've always been so vocal. The way I'm speaking now is the way I was speaking even then. So I was so vocal. I told this, uncle. It was, no, not uncle. It was a friend of my mom's, and it was a man. So he also went and told my mom. He went and told my mom. And so my mom comes and asks me, so wewe hujui nani unaambia mambo yako, unaambia tu kila mtu sijui nini. You see again, now I'm left to now withdraw and now not talk about my feelings. But you know what? Anyway, I healed from that. We came later on to accept each other. But then again, you see that experience now? Yeah, that also really, really affected me and, almost made me now shrink. Because you know what happens? When you do not have a proper outlet, then, or you are being made to shrink every time, you're actually fixated in a bubble or in a corner. Yani unasikia tu acha tu nikae kwa corner. I don't want people to know.
Hata ukinyanyaswa, you
just keep quiet. Nini. But you know what? We are healing. We are healing. And part of that healing is just feeling things strongly.
And I really love that point of you being self-aware. Because self-awareness, it's something. It's something. You need to understand what are some of your strengths, what are some of your weaknesses for you to like be in a good position to feel. Because sometimes you find that maybe you are in a group of people like you are, and then they tell you something and you actually acknowledge. Actually, whatever that you told me made me feel bad.
Exactly.
And stuff. So,
oh my God, like the other day, this friend of mine, let me now say, when she talks about feelings, she came to me and apparently, okay, we mended things. And she told me, you know what, this day and this day, you made me feel like this. I didn't understand. But that didn't, at that point, I didn't like even know that I had made her feel that way. But now what I did not like defend it and say, you know what, well, you are overthinking. I wasn't even trying to do that. The fact that I hurt you, that is all that matters. The fact that I hurt you and I'm ready to now take up that responsibility. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what I think. It only matters that she got hurt. Yeah, but now we've made things up, so yes, we can now move on.
Actually, it's like we decided to let it go.
Go.
Yeah, and I love that part also of taking responsibility because when you talk about healing process, taking responsibility, it's something. Because that particular time when you talk about that one, it's like I just took it as my responsibility to put you on.
Actually, it is your responsibility to now let me know
I wanted
that
to call it to action.
Yes.
Because, but then, guys, how do you even go? How do you navigate through that? Because I realized that day I'm used to a bubbling soul. So we're just discussing, and then things just blow out of proportion, and you realize that no, this is not the person that I know.
I'm used to. So I lashed out at her, and I didn't even realize I was going through something. And now, if you are in a relationship, and that is now I think what many people do not understand, we assume that people know when they hurt us. Let me tell you, 90% of the time, people do not even know. It's not that they don't care. They don't even know when they hurt you. When their actions hurt you. They don't.
And that's why I was saying you are here holding on to something or to someone when in real sense wherever they are, they're just going on with their life.
Exactly. They didn't even know how it made you feel. They don't even know. So again.
But that one it's good also. You say that aspect of people assuming. Right now, we need to stop assuming things.
Don't.
Now, it brings us back again to your point of self-awareness. Allow me share this. I don't know if, have you ever understood the Johari's window?
Okay, I think I tried reading it. But I'm not done, but I will.
So with the Johari's window, it makes you be aware of yourself. It has 4 areas.
Yes.
The open area, the blind area, the hidden, and I can't remember the third one.
Oh,
but with the open area...
Is it the one where how you view yourself, how people view you.
Yeah. So with the open area,
yeah.
there's information that you know about yourself. And we that we surround you,
We know about.
you.
Okay.
So it's open. With the hidden area, you'll find that hidden area, hidden. I don't want to mislead people.
Okay,
So we have the
gonna,
hidden, the blind spot. Okay,
yeah.
the hidden area, those
We
are
can
things
look
that,
at it.
things that are known to you and no one else knows. That one, it's just your secret.
Yes.
It's just you
And God who knows.
With blind area, it's where there are certain things that you
people
know about you,
but you
and
don't know
do not
about yourself. Oh my
so it
days.
is very vital you get to understand. Because that way, and that's why it was easy for you to even listen to me telling you this day, whatever that you did
again.
wasn't.
Whoa.
You see, now
not
with that
everyone
one,
is open.
With that one,
Yeah.
you see, when you understand yourself pretty well, and I'm glad you said you understood yourself. So if you were unaware of yourself, that particular day you could have lashed me out again. True. Deny the fact that that is how you made me feel. So it is also vital, just like you've said. We take that responsibility of getting
I'm
to
very
know.
glad that a lot of people are taking up responsibility for their feelings, for their lives. And we are seeing these discussions everywhere. These conversations are everywhere. And maybe, I think we have tackled that. Now, I want to ask, is healing a destination? Even to you guys at home. Is healing a destination or is healing a journey?
It is a journey. It is a journey because when we talk about healing, we are different. With others, it will take them. Like, let's say, months or even weeks to heal. With some, like me, and the experience that I went through, you see, I've started like working on myself. I think last year, it's when I told myself it's high time I just let go. Because right now, I feel like I'm not the naive Belinda. Right now, I do not struggle with esteem issues like before. Right now, I'm confident.
Wow.
Right now, I believe in myself. I don't need like a teacher or my parents to tell me. It's me. So I would say it's not a destination.
It's a journey.
Yeah, because with healing, it's like you are working on yourself. You can't just wake
You're
up
constantly
today.
working.
You can't just wake up today and tell yourself like, I've healed from the past.
True.
And on the same, you find that we have, like you mentioned earlier, you said that we have those who they fail to feel whatever that they're feeling at the moment. So you see with them, it's just like, I'll give a scenario. We normally say with ladies, with us, sometimes when we are hurting, we'll take time to heal. And when we walk out of that relationship, be it friendship or a relationship, we are done completely. But with the guys, you'll find that maybe they are in a relationship, they feel like they want to walk out or do what, they will just do it without even thinking or rather feeling. But with time, you realize that maybe they come to their realization later.
True. Oh my God.
And then when they come back to you, you had already like moved on from that. Because with you took your time pretty well.
To think through. So guys, even the guys who are watching, when your lady says they want to break up, they're not breaking up with you at that particular point. They broke up with you in their heads maybe months before. I was, I'm triggered. Oh my God. Let me share a personal experience. So I was talking to this guy and I was trying to tell him that now I can no longer do this. I don't have the grace to continue. And he asked, so what is triggering that? And so I actually told him, it's been 8 months of this decision. I did not just wake up today and decide I am breaking up with you. And now he's asking, so why did it take you that long for you to tell me? And I had to answer and say, you know, when you start seeing it's one thing and then you tell yourself, oh, it's going to change. The second month, the third month, when you're looking, the next time you're looking, it's already 8 months gone, and things are still not changing. They have actually gone worse or grown worse. So, like you've said, every decision that you make, because healing is a decision, you have to make a decision to heal.
You have to make that commitment.
Yes, that commitment that I want to let go. So every decision that you make, including healing, it doesn't have to come, you know, just like that, you know, spontaneous, that now that's it. I have decided I am healing, I am letting go. No. It's not going to work like that. Haita work. Trust you me, haita work.
Hiyo kuachilia ni ngumu.
It's very hard. Like I said, Aki, it's so easy to cling on to that heart. Inasikianga tu aliniumiza, acha tu. Nafanya hivi juu aliniumiza, na kunywa pombe juu mamangu alidedi. Okay, I'm sorry for using that example, but that, like I'm saying, we always want to find a reason or a thing to hold on to. But once you realize it is actually beautiful, more beautiful to let go than to hold on. That is where the journey now will begin for you. So do let us know, what is that one thing that you're healing from right now? Is it a relation, be it a relationship, a friendship, a childhood trauma? Because like we've said, let me tell you, most of the things that are happening today to us, how you view relationships today, it is as a result of how you saw or how you experienced those relationships when you were growing up. If, for example, you grew up in a very secure family like myself, okay, I don't know whether I can say that. I don't know how to rate it. But where you saw marriage as a unit, where you saw your uncles, your aunties, yani marriage was valued, people were together, and it was just a family setup, then that one will give you maybe a secure form of attachment. We have something called attachment styles. So where we have avoidant, anxious, secure. There's the fourth one that I don't remember very well. But your childhood is what informs. So if you do not heal those parts of your childhood, yenye uliona mamako akitandikwa, so you don't want to get married, you as a lady, because of that. I saw a lady the other day on radio narrating her life story, and it's a very famous person, especially in Mount Kenya region. Alikuwa nasema she was sexually assaulted when she was growing up, at 6 years old, by her relative, by her uncle. And since then, she hated men. She has hated men. She doesn't, feel like she can give herself now to a man, because the family decided we are going to cover this thing up. Kitu achana nayo. And those things happened to many of us. Those things, ni watu wengi sana najua hapa nje, who, okay, I may not know personally. Nasema tu, I'm just saying that there is a lot of us who went through maybe some form of abuse, maybe sexual abuse, from relatives, even older cousins. I've seen those confessionals. There are pages where people go to confess these things. And they were saying, Mimi, I started, when I started having this sexual experience, it was with my house help, our house help. Some with their older cousins. And all that, and like that, classmates. And so that one made you have a warped experience of sex, or view of sex, something like sex. So if you do not heal those parts of you, I mean, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. And like we have said, healing is actually a journey. You have to make the decision and decide that now I'm walking through this journey. That means you're starting to, want to let go. Unasema, I am not what they said I am. That is one. Then I am not a product. I'm not a product of that. A byproduct of that sexual assault thing. I am not. But again, feeling. Go through those feelings. Acknowledge that they hurt you. Because again, we try to push those thoughts at the back of our heads. We forget that hizi vitu zilituhapenia. They happened to you. Yes. We do not refute that, and we are so sorry. They happened to you. But now, you can't keep on holding on to that. You can't.
Because you keep on holding, it's you suffering.
It is you.
It is you suffering.
Yeah.
It is you suffering.
Yeah.
And then, the way you've just said, I mentioned earlier that change, it is possible for you to change. You'll change, yes. But for you to make that commitment that you're going to transform, it is a personal decision.
Sure.
So don't tell yourself you're going to transform when in real sense, you're not even willing
To put in the work.
Yeah, you have to put in the work because it's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy. Have you ever had people even like you were letting go? Allow me share this. There was a time I was letting go, and I had to even listen to these meditations. And when you listen to them, they actually like encourage you. Can you feel? I acknowledge. I love this friend, but right now things are not working. So it is okay. It is okay that it's not working. It's okay that right now they're not choosing me, they're choosing other people. It is okay. Meditation also helps.
Yeah, also helps.
Meditation helps, affirmation also helps. So affirmation helps in that case where you are saying you are not a product of what they said you are.
Yes.
So you start
So you start
affirming
telling
to
yourself, you know, I am beautiful.
Yeah.
I am, you know, I am worth. Yeah. So yeah.
You affirm to yourself. You affirm to yourself.
Yeah. And maybe how do you know that you've completely healed from something?
When you talk about the things that used to happen to you and you just laugh about them. Actually, you see now the scenario that I was telling you, we were
actually laughing about it. Yes, when you can actually comfortably talk about it.
Yeah.
Kama unaweza iongelea bila kulia.
Bila kulia. You've actually healed.
Actually, that's it.
Actually
if you can talk about it without wanting to punch, maybe someone cheated on you. And you're saying, mimi haki alinifanyia. Na every time ukikumbuka, uligongewa. Unataka kupiga mtu mabari. Then if you can talk about it, and then again, when you no longer what? I feel like you know when you're completely healed, when you no longer try to cling on to those beliefs. Maybe you try to, you know, they did this to me, you know, when you no longer cling to those things.
And that's why we are also saying, Maggie, that it is important as you take responsibility. Take responsibility and also remember to put your boundaries.
Yes.
Because the reason as to why we'll keep on blaming on people, it's because we allowed them to treat us the way they're treating us.
They did. Yeah. True.
So because people will respect you depending with how you treat yourself.
You also treat yourself. Wow. Okay.
They will. So it's high time we take responsibility. Let's come out of blaming people. They did me this, they did me this.
What role did you play? What role did you play? Oh my.
Because you might be playing a bigger role there by allowing them to step on you.
True.
Sometimes it is also okay to just sit down. You don't have to keep on like reaching out to other people. Also sit down and let the ship sink.
Yeah.
Let them come to you. Let
them come to you. You don't have to be the bigger person always. Yeah. There's no grace in that. Becoming the bigger person. Becoming the savior. You want to be the hero, the heroine in every story. No, the world is not going to crumble. You're not the one holding it together. So please just relax. Relax. You don't have to Jesus everyone. You don't have to be Jesus for everyone. Yes. So maybe you have something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking about the topic. I don't know. Sometimes when maybe you are about to talk about something, you just keep seeing things appearing. You're going to the social media.
Everything is aligning that you want to talk about. Yeah.
So I came across this post. From Facebook, which was saying, normalize telling yourself, if their absence brings me peace, then I didn't lose them. I found myself. It is important to understand that not every loss is truly a loss. Sometimes letting go opens the door to peace, clarity, and personal growth. The people who are meant to stay in your life will add to your peace and not take from it.
Wow.
So my take home there was letting go opens door to peace. So it's high time we let go and let God. Let's not like hold on to things. Let's not hold on to the past event that actually happened to us. Because what will happen when you keep on holding to something, let's say it's a thorn. When you hold so tight on it, what will happen? You will bleed.
True.
So when you let it, you'll stop bleeding. So just let go, let God. Healing takes a lot. So you have to make that decision because
Wow.
no one is coming to save you. You just
Yeah,
have
you
to
have
save
to save
yourself
yourself.
from that. No one is coming for you. So if you decide that you
eh.
want to stay in that kashal, that kanini, you'll stay there forever. Yeah, like Madame normally says.
Yeah.
You'll keep on, like you are supposed to go for 11 days, now you'll keep on like
For
revolving
40
around
years,
the
like the
mountain for 40
Israelites.
years.
Yeah.
So let's not revolve around the mountain
Yes.
for 40 years. You want to heal, then make that decision.
Yeah.
Make that decision because
Yeah.
the decision is the ball is in your
is on your
court.
court. So when we say, hey, heal my sister, hey, heal my
Heal,
brother.
heal.
Like I remember I was telling someone today morning, hey, heal my brother, heal. I think okay, let me not elaborate on it. It's not important, but tunaichukulianga tu kimzahamzaha, but we need to heal.
Yeah,
we need to heal.
we need.
Ndio hata tunaacha kuona for example vitu kama we grew up with maybe not a lot, so the minute you see people now spending on their kids, you feel like they are overspending, they are wasting. It's because you haven't healed the part of your childhood that did not receive. Then in relationship, maybe you are not rubbed right kwenu. You see parents showering, wanna throw parties for their kids' graduation. It's because you haven't healed from the fact that your family did not come for your event, for your graduation. You haven't healed. So you have to start by asking yourself, why am I reasoning like this, by the way? Kila mtu anafurahia maybe kwa comment section pale TikTok. And I see all the time watu wakiambiana pale TikTok, heal. Hey, you need to heal.
You need to heal.
You need to heal. So look for those areas in your life that you feel like they have been holding me back from truly experiencing life. Because if you do not deal with those past experiences, they are gonna ride on the present, and they are gonna even be projected now to your future. So thank you so much for joining us for this conversation.
Hey, wait. I'm sorry. I was to echo your point first before
No, I wasn't
knew.
actually to end. I was to ask you whether you had something.
Oh,
Let's do it.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, I thought you were winding
No,
up.
I wasn't.
Okay, so on the same point also, we have to understand that you cannot give from an empty cup.
Yeah.
So with healing, the way you are echoing, because I've also been to TikTok, you'll see like people are projecting their insecurities to other people.
Kila mahali.
So with
Unavaa
healing,
hivyo? It's because I was allowed to wear like that even in our house. Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Please, my sister.
you reminded me something way back. And now this one now,
Yeah.
it was a man of God.
Yeah. Hey! Usiguse Murima.
Sigusi. But he had a lot. He had issues with ladies putting on trousers. He had issues with So him too will. My goodness.
He needs to heal.
He needs to heal.
Because...
Do you know, he even like said, how do I put it? That if I was made the president of Kenya, no lady will be wearing trousers.
No wonder hawezi kuwa. Sorry to say.
So you see, like such a person.
Yes.
So when you talk about healing, healed people will heal people.
Yeah.
Hurt people will
hurt people. So please.
Yeah. So remember, you can't.
Thank you.
Give
Thank you so much.
Cup. So
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for finding time to stop by here.
Thank you.
It
so
felt
much.
like a therapeutic session.
Yeah, you see, we are winding up and you're mentioning something and it's triggering another
something
thing.
else. So we can keep going.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Please do let us know which part of the video resonated with you. Do let us know, what are you healing from? How, if you have healed from something, maybe there's something we said that you feel like, you want to add on that. So tell us, are you healing? Are you on a healing journey? Do you want to start? Maybe out of watching this video that now you have made the decision to, we would really want to hear that.
hear your thoughts,
I watched
yeah.
your video, Maggie, and I am choosing now to start healing. I would love that. Please, guys, ensure that you subscribe, ensure you turn on the notification bell so that you do not miss any of my uploads. Oh my God, I've wanted to do that for the longest time.
And
my God.
I'm glad you're doing
It's
it.
the first video ever of this nature. And guys,
And I'm so humbled to be the first guest.
Let me tell you, I'm super excited for this particular journey that I have started. I know we are meant to go far. I am meant for greatness. That is something I know, I am sure of. In the words of Oprah Winfrey, I am sure of. I am sure, or I know. Okay, is it I know or I'm sure of? There's something she says in line with just knowing that I know that I am meant for greatness. And those are words I'll keep telling myself daily, day in, day out. So thank you so much, guys, for making it to the end of the video. Please share the video with your friends, tag your friends, tag us, Hapo, and please ensure that you tell a friend to tell a friend so that we keep the community growing. Thank you to our guest. She has a YouTube channel. Please go and support her work at Belinda Melvin. Belinda Melvin. She has such a beautiful name. Thank you, guys. Until next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
It was nice.